Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Pastor Shay, aka Chaplain G, coming back at y'all with another word of encouragement for today. Yeah, I was sitting here thinking about how back in the day we would play football, right? And we played football, we'd go through the year, get to the winter time, maybe we do some winter sports, maybe we do some spring sports. And come summertime, it was time to get back in shape. And our coach would make us do two-a-days. So there we were trying to enjoy our summer vacation, you know what I mean? Like get some sleep in, get some rest in. And coach was like, nope, I need y'all here in the morning. I need y'all here in the evening. We're going to do some two-a-days. And man, let me tell you, it was brutal. But one thing our coach knew was that if he gave us these kind of trials, if he pushed our bodies to the limit, if he got that almost that teenage laziness out of us, man, we were going to have a bomb season. And we usually did. We had a really good football team when I was a kid. But I was thinking through that about how the coach, I don't know if he knew it at the time, but he was actually giving us some biblical principle. Check out what James says. James kind of talks about this a little bit. He says, "Count it all joy, my brothers, when you meet trials of various kinds." So all the things you go through in life, count it as joy. Don't count the various things you go through in life as a drag and every kind of roadblock you run up against that it's against you. James says to count it as joy when you meet these various kinds of trials. For you know that the testing of your faith produces steadfastness. Steadfastness is this idea that you have endurance. Like you can weather the storm. Like if you're having trouble at work, and you're having like beef with your boss or beef with a coworker or something like that, as you're going through those various kind of trials with those people, every time you encounter that trial and every time you get through it, it's actually producing steadfastness. It's producing endurance. Some folks are going through a religious exemption, and man, they are meeting various kind of trials. They've got this internal struggle that they're trying to figure out. They've got, on one hand, they want to serve. On the other hand, they want to follow God. And there's this wrestling. And those various kinds of trials, James says, that is producing steadfastness. Maybe you're in a marriage and you guys are going through some rut. You know what I mean? But all those various kind of trials, they're all producing this steadfastness that James is talking about. And he says, let the steadfastness have its full effect. Like don't necessarily try to avoid it. Don't try to fight against it. Don't look down on it. Let it have its full effect, that you may be perfect and complete, lacking in nothing. So there's times that we go through this life when our faith, we don't know how much faith that we have until we're up against something that's bigger than us. There's some people, like the first time that I went outside of the States, and I didn't know at the time whether I was going to be able to make it on my own. On my own, 18 years old, going outside of the United States by myself, I didn't know. And it's not until I went through those various kind of trials that it produced that endurance in me and let me know, no, I actually, the way I carried myself, the way I was taught, the way I was raised, the wisdom that was instilled in me as a young man, all that was perfecting me. And I just had to have an opportunity to show that endurance, that steadfastness. For the folks that are going through a religious exemption, man, those various kind of trials, right? When God is looking at how you are raising him up to be famous, how you're basically saying to folks, I need to serve my God. That is producing perfection. That's showing how complete your faith is in the God that you serve, that you're lacking in nothing, that everything that God is putting before you, not only is he with you, but he continues to sustain you. Maybe it's marriage, maybe it's kids, maybe it's job stuff. All the various trials that we go through, man, they're producing steadfastness, and that steadfastness, as it has its complete effect, as you go through all those various kinds of trials, it is showing how perfect and complete you are in God. Don't let it get you down. Keep pressing forward. Keep pressing into it. Keep repping God at every situation because God is with you. He loves you, and He's the one that's building you up. Man, that is my word of encouragement for you today. As y'all can see, as y'all can hear, got an email that popped up, but hope you all are doing good. Please let me know if you want to go through any of this stuff. If you got any questions, please make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. All of it helps to get the word out, to get the message out. Hopefully that folks can be encouraged through it. But I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Grace and peace.